Okay, so Resident Evil Requiem, S tier, one of the best horror games I've ever played. That shit felt so good to play, you have no idea. Is that an L take? You fucking... Okay, well you didn't play it, so suck my ass. Can't play it, so it sucks ass. Oh, okay, valid point, you get 1 point, man. Let's go to Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 was really good. I remember playing it. It's a bit, I'm not gonna lie, the feeling... Okay, Mr. X is really carrying the game for me, but like... I remember just liking the game, but not really being so fond of it or anything like that. Leon and stuff like that, I guess, yeah, that's fair enough. I haven't played the Claire part yet. I think I should do that, but I've played only Leon's part, so... whatever, I'll just put it in A. Alright, next one is Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 is basically just an upgrade over Resident Evil 2. Yeah, okay, we'll get to 5, okay? Can I just fucking talk about 4? 4 is S++++. RE S+. Look, I'm putting it in A right now, but let's just, like, you know, as I'm making the tier list, I'll think about putting something high. Resident Evil 4 for me, it was a good game, but it like, how do I say it? I guess I was expecting it to be way more horror than it actually was, because it was just straight action. There was nothing scary about it. Not even anything really creepy about it. It was just straight up, oh no. I think only the Ashley sequence was a little bit scary, but you know, the entire reason that was a bit scary was because that was like the most defenseless part of the game. The entire game, you're just Leon just kicking ass. Now you're nitpicking and biased. Holy fucking shit, bro. Calling it a bad game or anything, I'm not like trying to say like, oh, but it's not perfect. For me, it has some like flaws, I guess. I think the one thing that I like the most about the game is definitely like the one-liners. That shit is fucking hilarious, like that being like the villain asking for I want the girl, and then like Leon just says no thanks, bro. They removed that for some reason. It's just, it didn't, like, the feeling wasn't the same as like Resident Evil Requiem. Like S is really, you gotta give me some like really special feeling. Yeah, reported. Can you suck my dick? Resident Evil 7. That is like the one game that introduced me to Resident Evil. When I was little, on YouTube, a lot of, you know, YouTubers were making like YouTube videos on it, and yeah, I loved watching the gameplay. It was really fucking like fun, and the horror was seriously good. I actually fucking shot myself multiple times. Growing up now, I get to play it, and it's just so fucking good. It does horror. It does horror, I think, like the best, I think, out of the entire series. It has a little bit of action, of course, but like it's focusing more on horror, and I really like that. The villains, Jack Baker, that dude walking around, chasing you across in the house, fucking scary, man. That guy's fucking scary. And like, you know, main villain is Evelyn, but I don't give a fuck about Evelyn, honestly. I just care about Jack Baker and Margaret. She was also really scary when she goes into the spider legs. Fucking bullshit. And Lucas also, they're really good. Like, okay, Lucas was a bit annoying because he's just Jigsaw, but you know, that's whatever. I guess Resident Evil 7 is kind of what every game I want to be from Resident Evil. That one going in S right here. Resident Evil Village, I'll put it in A, because that one's really good too. It focused a bit too much on the action. Okay, I'm noticing a pattern. I don't like the action that much in these games. I really don't like the action that much. I think I really like the horror way more. Like every time they do, like they focus on the horror, that's like my favorite part of the game. My favorite part of the game in Resident Evil 2 is Mr. X chasing you. In Village, my favorite part is the haunted house with the doll. And then in Resident Evil 4, there's not really any scary sequences, I think, except for like Ashley's like solo sequence, but like that one isn't like that one isn't that scary. That's not my favorite sequence. Actually, it is the Yeah, the lab, exactly. I was thinking about that. The lab, I love that. That was really good. That was a really good part from Resident Evil 4. I love that shit. I would put it in this sequence. The village, I haven't even beat the final boss, but that's because I put it on a hard mode. And the boss, this is the hardest boss in video gaming. I cannot express how much I struggle with this boss. I can't beat it. That's how bad it is. I've beaten Melania level 1. Like, I've beaten her also, like, fucking without, like, trying. I've beaten fucking Consort Radan before the fucking nerf on him. I've beaten so many bosses that are supposed to be way more difficult than this fucking bitch. Like, the final bosses can genuinely be the worst thing ever created, and then they can be the easiest bosses of my life. Like, Resident Evil 3 had some really easy boss fights. But then, you know, Resident Evil 7 was really so stressful, was really stressful. Even Resident Evil Requiem was really easy to beat. Resident Evil 5, I haven't completed it, but you know, I get, you know, playing it with a friend really increases the fun. There's no horror, it's pure action, just like Resident Evil 4. Okay, Resident Evil 4 has some horror, but this one has like genuinely none. So that's already like a big minus point for me. But it's fun to just play with a friend, you know, it's just a fun game. How it's designed is really fun, except for the entire temple part. Jesus fucking Christ, that was miserable, so that's gonna be really fucking fun. Alright, so Resident Evil 3. You know, it was a really fun game. It was fun. But, you know, I think the beginning was really strong when you're in the city and everything like that. That was really fun to dodge, and like Nemesis chasing you across the city. My god, that was so fucking good. I really loved that part. Like, in my videos I was fucking yelling for my life constantly because I was genuinely fucking petrified from him chasing me. And yeah, I love the mechanics too for the characters. Like, Jill could basically just dodge everyone, and then Carlos could just literally like fucking Falcon punch like every single opponent into oblivion. That was really fun to do with both those characters. Really fun mechanic. I guess also like combat was sort of fun, but of course like resource management for the bosses was a bit like AIDS. But you know, you could also just that could also be my fault, because maybe I wasn't managing well enough, and just unloading on enemies I could just pass by and just save the ammo for the boss fights. But yeah, you know, that's whatever, honestly. I think also you know, I think the game got worse over time. Like, the beginning was really strong with Nemesis chasing you in the city, you facing all sorts of monsters and stuff like that. And then when we got to the lab, that's when it started to get a bit, getting a bit tiresome. Like, that's, I think, one of the main reasons why I just haven't uploaded for like 10 days, because I didn't want to fucking play this fucking game because of the lab. This was a boring section. And what else? Yeah, I don't know. This Nemesis popping up every 5 fucking seconds was pissing me off really bad too. That was really annoying the fuck out of me. It wasn't even like, oh, is Nemesis back? What? Why is he back for the 50th time? I wasn't expecting this. Like, he's coming back every 5 minutes. Like, it's just, it gets to a point, you know. I want more bosses. I want more different, like, fucking enemies. They should have sent, like, 3 main bosses onto fucking Jill, not 1. This fucking, like, the Nemesis was basically the final fight since the start of the game. And it just, that part was really just, what fucking ever. The final fight was horrendous, I'm not gonna lie. It was actually fucking god-awful. I hated it. With you, like, with the 3 zombies spawning and him just walking around constantly. Yeah, that shit was fucking annoying as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. And I guess it's also because I'm just kinda tired. It's the same boss fight I've done already twice. So, you know, it gets to a point where it's just kinda like, okay, well, he's running around again and jumping off it. Like, okay, we get it. Like, we know how this goes. It was really fucking annoying me. And I don't know, the cutscene, like the lines, the dialogue was also really annoying because it was just wholly cliche. But I can't say that because in Resident Evil Requiem, like Leon drops a one-liner every fucking second he gets a chance to. With him, it's fucking funny, you know? Haha, I'm evil Russian guy. Literally. That's why I always like said like, oh, he's so evil, because like I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, it's like he just kind of pops up and starts like talking like, okay, worst character in the franchise maybe. Not a crazy take. No, actually not a crazy take, honestly. Honestly that's a very fair take, because what does he even do? What does this guy even do? Like he's just in this for the money and that's it. And now he's fucking dead. Like what has that fucking guy even accomplished at all? It was all for the money. Like it's the most like basic fucking boss, like final like evil guy I've ever seen in a Resident Evil game. It's so basic. It's whatever, you know. I don't even care that we killed him. Like I was more surprised how he was even whooping like fucking Carlos's ass, but you know. You gotta make him like actually threatening, but at the same time he just doesn't look threatening at all. Fucking, I could whoop his ass, man. And the cutscenes were just kind of like, genuinely, I just wanted them to pass. Honestly, it wasn't that interesting. The story wasn't interesting, but I think it also like the story gets damaged from me kind of knowing that like Raccoon City gets exploded anyways. Like they make a serum and it fucking explodes, and then they escape the city and that's it. Like, okay, cool, you know. Yeah. Like, okay, cool, whatever. Like the entire story was basically them just escaping Raccoon City. The exact same story as Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 5 gets hard carried by co-op though. Like really hard carried, you know what? Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. This is the tier list I'm thinking of. Ethan 8.
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class!
I'm not arguing with you. Bro, I'm not arguing with you. Fuck you. No, I'm not arguing with you. Suck a dick. I'm done. List. This is my final tier list. You know, by the way, I've seen, I think, something about like Ethan being basic to kind of like make him as relatable as possible to you, because like you're not Leon, right? You're not gonna fucking whoop every zombie's ass or anything like that. Like him being like a pretty much like an NPC regular character is on purpose, just so you could like look through Ethan's eyes easier, I guess. Sure, but Leon easily clears. Writing wise, sure, I'll give you that. For like just liking characters and stuff like that, for me it's just straight up like, it's just Ethan, man. I just like him more. Like it doesn't sometimes you don't have to like, oh, this character needs to be written really well for me to like actually like him, and then like it's not necessary. Like a character, you can like a character more for them being like, you know, less well written than another character. I mean, come on, like it's ridiculous. No, I am correct and you're wrong. Okay, cool. This fucking guy, bro. Like, I'm just waiting for you to just change up your entire profile into fucking Leon Kennedy now, just because of this interaction we had now. That would not be crazy, because you keep fucking changing it now just in spite. Oh, fucking lord. Whatever, man. Like, what fucking ever. Okay, anyways, I'm off. Ciao.